What's up, Ghost of Fam? Huh? I'm not gonna do like a full burst session like I do at nighttime. But this is gonna be a little, probably like a 10-minute brush session. Yes, I use gloves. I don't always do it, but right now, I'm gonna do it right now. What am I say? So I remember when I first started, like with my waves, that was when I was in the military. And let's just say, obviously, anybody who's ever been in the military, when you go in, you have no choice but to cut your hair bald. Like there's nothing. Like all you have is eyebrows, obviously, and eyelashes. But yeah, they cut your hair bald, and yeah, so when I went in, obviously they cut my hair bald. Then they cut you again, graduation day, so you can look sort of nice for your family and whatnot. And so I was like, I thought about growing my hair back out and whatnot, but I was like, you know what, forget that. I'm about to see, see where this goes. So started watching 360 Jeezy. That was my inspiration. That's literally who I like modeled my hair after. I literally did my pattern just like his. Started brushing the same way, the same pattern that he brushed. Like I said in like my last, in my short video that I made, I'm getting back into it now. So, but when I was doing it every day, 7 days a week, hour and 30 minutes every night, yeah, my hair looked great, shiny. I remember one time this girl asked me when I was in Walmart, she wanted me to do a wave check. And I said, all right. And yeah, so I took the do-rag off, and she asked me why my hair wet. Mind you, my hair is not as moisturized as it used to be, but it's still somewhat moisturized. Long story short, I had changed the texture of my hair. That's how much I used to brush, and that's how healthy my hair was. Like you could see the moisture in my hair. And mind you, that's still with me. Obviously I can't wear my do-rag while I was in uniform. So that's with me going to work, wearing my patrol cap, messing my hair up during the day while I'm at work, and then coming back home to my barracks room and brushing it. Literally, I start off with my hard brush. Honestly, sometimes it was more than an hour, 30 minutes. I didn't really count the time. I used to just watch videos. Like I would watch YouTube videos, sit on the counter, just like this, sit on the counter, and just brush my hair. But, like I said, it's probably gonna be like a smooth little 10, 15-minute video. Probably gonna brush. I don't think I think my hard brush is at my mom's house. Everybody's different, but I like the brush with my hard brush. I think that's why I used to have so much success, is because like they say, like when you get a haircut, a fresh cut, you don't want to brush with your hard brush because it breaks the strands of your hair, makes your hair brittle. Everybody's different. My hair is thick. Like when I got this last haircut, I think I cut it. I got a 2 up here, 2.5 everywhere else, because of how fast my hair grows. My hair grows like that without me even using biotin. I used to use biotin a lot, and then I started taking it. I think it was I forgot the brand of the shampoo, but it had biotin in it. So you can get it from Walmart. It's like a purple container. But I want to get back into it like I used to. I'm not gonna lie to you, boy. You watch these people like, no hate to anybody, because like everybody starts somewhere. We all start from the bottom. We don't just start off having waves. But you know, like people that I know and whatnot, they're like, oh, you know, I got waves, yada yada yada. I'm like, bro, you have ripples. All right, you know, you talk to them, you ask them like, hey, and it's not knocking, because you know these my boys. They don't get it. You know, we all joke around and whatnot, but they're like, oh, you know, they got waves, and you know their hair is better than mine. I'm like, put it like this: it very much could be better than my hair. I'm not gonna say it's not, but it very much could be. But we all know that where I started at, or not started at, where I left off at, like I was almost, you know how they say like the elite waivers. I considered myself an elite waiver based off of how my hair looked compared to people like 360 Jeezy, Sir Cruz, people like that. I considered my hair, I considered myself an elite waiver. I ain't gonna lie to you. Would I say I'm the best? Nowhere near it. But definitely up there enough to where I was respected. But I don't know. You know, I never really, back then when I was doing it all the time, I never thought about recording myself, which is hilarious because realistically, if I recorded myself back then, my fan base probably would have had a decent sized fan base. Nothing too crazy, but it would have been, you know, a little nice fan base. Whatnot. But I never really thought about it. I just was watching videos. I guess I didn't think my hair was good enough. I guess you could say that. But then now when I look back at it, or I show people pictures and videos of my hair, they're like, damn. I'm like, yeah. But they sit there and say, you know, they might sit there and say now, oh well, hey, you don't got no waves, or you know, something to that extent. And I'm like, I just stopped doing it for a while. Well, I'm not gonna say I stopped doing it, but I just stopped being as consistent as I was. You know, I went from brushing, like I said, every night, hour and 30 minutes. And sometimes, like I said, lose track of time. So, you know, who knows how long I really was brushing. But if my dorm mate that obviously I shared a dorm with was here, he would tell you, bro, he'd be in the bathroom every night. I used to have to let him go first, like, you know, taking his shower or whatnot, because obviously I took my shower after I brushed my hair. So it's like, I'll be in there, he'll sit there to use the bathroom. I'll sit there and leave out the bathroom for a second. He use the bathroom, he'd be like, man, dang man, how long you gonna be here? I'm like, hey, I gotta brush. I can't sit there and not brush, because I mean, at that point I had put too much time and effort in, like way too much. Like they all over the place now, but bro, I had bought Surags, the little lay down G's. I had bought so much stuff. Like I got brushes. Obviously, this is a Torino. What? I got another one over there. We got 2 in that bathroom, 2 at my mom's house. I just, you know, just buying all this stuff, putting all this time and effort in. I wasn't about to sit there and be like, well, nah. You know, thought about it. Thought about stopping, but then it's like, nah. You think about it, the way I think about it is, for one, I mean, you don't get me wrong, you can have like braids and whatnot and be like a business professional. Like when you go in, like let's say you got an interview and you go in there and you got braids. I mean, realistically, you know, you got your fresh cut. It can look professional, but it's just something about like when you walk in somewhere. You got your do-rag on before you walk in. You might, you know, get out the car or whatnot. Before you get out the car, take your do-rag off. And don't let it be moisturized unless you have oil in your hair. When the sun hits it, and you walk in and they're like, oh yeah, okay, this man, you know, this person means business or whatnot. Because, well, I'll tell you, I don't know, I feel like it just gives off a professional look. Like, really professional. That's my biggest thing. Plus, I mean, I don't know. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to go an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever, every night. But if you want them, like, you know, it just depends on how, it really depends on how you want them to look. My buddy used to have he used to have top waves. So he used to just have waves right here. That's the easiest waves to get. Honestly, you don't have to do nothing. All you're doing is just boom, boom, you know, boom, boom, you know, and then they come the fastest. Now, what's hard is when you have 360 waves or 540s, whatever. Once you start getting into waves like that, then it starts getting different because you have to brush your hair in directions. It's not just, oh, well, I'm gonna brush my hair this way and they're gonna connect. No, you actually have to pay attention to what you're doing, because when you start overlapping your hair, you start getting forks. Or when you know, when there's a crash in your connections, meaning when you sit there and brush, let's say I'm brushing the top right now, right? And then I go to the right side, to my side. If this is not all flowing the right way, it's gonna be forks. Like I said, when I used to brush every day, I only had one fork in my head. It was right here in the corner. That's the only fork I had in my whole head. The rest of my head was in sync. And you know, that one fork might have took me what? I mean, I probably could have got it out of my hair in like 2 months. Maybe not that, not even that long, but a lot of people like to sit there, they like to cut their hair off. Well, I'm gonna change the pattern because they don't want to deal with having to shift their hair. The thing about it, let's say I shift it, right? Let's say I shift my hair. Who's to say that I'm not gonna have another fork on the side now? You know, like, I need my hard brush. That's why I always use a hard brush. But anyway, who's to say that I'm not gonna have a fork on the other side? And don't worry, y'all. I'm training my hair back to how it was. You know, I usually don't get the brush in the daytime because I'll be at work. As y'all know, I drive FedEx, so. But the one good thing about it is that I can wear my do-rag at work. Rather than me being when I was in the military, couldn't wear my do-rag. So it's kind of like, if I get back into it heavy like I was, at least I don't have to worry about me sweating my hair out during the day. I mean, I'm still gonna sweat, which I get what I'm saying. I won't have to sit there and worry about, oh, well, my hair is gonna be in an afro by the time I get off work. So theoretically, they should come back a lot faster. Like, I should be good in like 2 months. In 2 months' time, I should be, I'm not gonna say, but definitely not back to where I was at. But the connections will be a lot stronger. I can guarantee you that. Like I said, right now, I fell asleep last night without my do-rag on. So I'm just trying to put everything back into perspective right now. Moisturize it because it was a little dry. That's what I messed up at, because I washed it 2 days ago. I went to work yesterday, I kept my do-rag on all day. And then I took it off when I got home. I was supposed to, you know, do my little brush session, work out, take a shower, watch the Meg 2. Well, I ended up watching Meg 2, and then, yeah, I went to sleep. I was knocked out. So that whole thing, oh, I'm gonna, nah, you know, it wasn't even, it wasn't even a thought process. I was gone. But and yes, you know, I mean, be real, Josh. Tell me your opinions. What y'all think I should do? Should I do vlog videos? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, but yeah, I know what I'm doing when it comes to this. If I could sit there and show y'all pictures, I would, because man, I was into this. Anybody who knew me knew. That's why when I stopped doing it so long, everybody's like, "Damn, you ain't got waves no more?" I'm like, I mean, I do. You know, I just had them, you know, in the afro at that moment, so didn't have my hair laid down. But everybody's surprised when they see me with my hair not laid down, because they so used to seeing me with waves. My mama would tell y'all how I was. Do-rag never came off. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't wear it 24/7, but especially when I was woofing, that do-rag never came off my head. I go to my barber. There's actually a couple times when I didn't have any forks in my head at all. Like my head was completely, what's the word? Flowing all in one. My homeboy Stefan, I went to school with, he's a barber. He don't cut my hair no more, but he did. He used to a while back. But a couple times he cut my hair and whatnot. I take my do-rag off, you know, my hair be laid down. They comb, you know, I sit there and comb it out. That way I don't, you know, get plugged or anything. You know, the kinks out before I sit there and cut it, or he cuts it and whatnot. And then when they start cutting down at it, you know, at the with the guard I want, I sit there and take and be like, hey, take a look at it. You know, I pick the mirror up like this. They'll be like, man, you ain't got no forks in your head. And I'm like, yeah, consistency. And then, you know, just because you're consistent doesn't mean you can't get forks. Because you can be doing everything right, and you can still get forks. Trust me. You can still get forks. Like, it's just sometimes it just happens. Or let's say you might slack off for a day. You know, you might slack off for a day. I mean, a day. You might slack off for a couple of days and don't brush, or maybe not put your brush sessions as long as you usually do. Okay, so you know what's gonna happen now, right? Now you gotta put in extra work to get it back, because it's just like working out. You know, in the beginning of last year, or no, beginning of this year, I'm sorry. No, it was last year a little bit, but anyway, I started working out because I got hurt while I was in the military. Hurt my leg. Now I have back issues. Well, I done had like 3 car accidents since I've been out the military. I have a reverse curve in my neck. You know, all that good stuff, right? Yeah. So, started working out because I was getting too gaining too much weight. So, what? I was like 225. Dropped down. Now I'm like 178. Which is really good because, I mean, I don't want to get too much. I'll probably, 175 is where I want to be at. And then, you know, sit there and tone it up. Like, get back, like, bulk. Because, I mean, I didn't lose any of my strength, honestly. But, as far as muscle mass, I lost a lot of mass. Like, I was swole, but I was fat, like my stomach, but I was strong. I mean, I've always been strong, but I get what I'm saying. Oh damn! I had a little dad bod. So, but yeah, see what I mean? Look, all it takes is consistency. And this top part for me has always been easy. Like, I mean, like everybody's hair is different. Everybody's just, you know. But for me, for my hair, the flowing of my hair loves the top part is easiest. Some people, I know some people will sit there and say, "Oh, well, I can't get my hair, my top waves up top. How you do it?" And I tell them, like, you know, realistically, if you have just top waves, it's the easiest waves to get. That's just how it is. Because you don't have to worry about brushing in any other direction besides to your forehead. You're brushing it forward. You don't have to worry about switching like this, turning the brush this way, and going now I'm going down, or like this, the side. You don't have to worry about none of it. All you gotta worry about is one direction. In that direction is the top. But like I said, this wasn't meant to be like a hour-long video or 2-hour-long video. Just a little quick video. That way tonight, when I do it, my hair's already laid down and it's not out. It's not out in the, what's the word? So, yeah. I gotta get some more lay down G's. But hey, you gotta work with what you got. You know, obviously those things, when you order those, obviously you have to sit there and wait for it to come in the mail. Realistically, all you need is a bag like this. Be honest with you, it does the same stuff. And for people who don't know what this is for, use a plastic bag to take the static out your hair. Plastic bag. Some people don't do it. I mean, you know, after they brush their hair, they don't use this, lay their hair down and whatnot. But you'll notice, try brushing your hair and then just put your do-rag on. You'll see the difference. Even if you use a soft brush to end your session off with, your hair will still be frizzy. The point of this is to sit there and make your hair as laid as possible before you put the do-rag on. That way, when you put your do-rag on, you go to sleep, whatever, you lay down. Once you take the do-rag off, your hair will be laid every time. Like, I don't care if you don't have waves yet. If you just, you know, just started out, use this. Like, literally, it don't matter. If you don't have not one wave in your head, use this plastic bag after all your sessions. One, it makes your life easier, because when you take your do-rag off, right, you're not gonna have hair sticking up, all that. When you don't use plastic bag, or like I said, lay down G, stuff like that. When you take your do-rag off, it's gonna have a lot of frizz, so your hair is gonna be sticking up. Your hair is gonna be sticking up because the friction, you didn't put any friction against it to lay it down. Plus, obviously, this uses heat. Think about it. Obviously it's not burning my hair, but when you put this against your hair, and you keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again, it's creating friction. I got a lot of forks in my head right now, but like I said, that's only because I stopped brushing like I used to. But don't worry. Don't worry. Like I said, I can't even sit there and say, oh, well, just look at my posts, my my past videos and whatnot, because I didn't make any. But trust me, if I'd have made some videos in the past, y'all would see. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. He's gonna bounce back. Yeah, it's gonna come back. I'm not even worried about it, because once you have that sauce in your mind, you can't lose it. You just bounce it. Like, it ain't gonna be till tomorrow my hair will look back how it used to be. No, it ain't gonna be that easy. You gotta put the time in, just like everything else. You won't, but see. So you see, obviously, y'all see the forks I'm talking about. Fork right there, a couple forks over there, yada yada yada. But with, like I said, 2 months of consistency. It will be back to how it was. But go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. I'm making more content. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do another video tonight. It'll be my brush session, obviously, before I go to sleep. So just like, comment, subscribe. Also follow me on TikTok. I'm pretty sure it's tweaked out. Don't quote. Yeah, tweaked out focus. The number 4. You'll see what. It's the focus with dark windows. You can't miss it. But I'll hit you with another video later. Peace.